SGA missed his first shot from there on the baseline, but not his second here in the second half.
Once he gets him under 10 feet, he's very comfortable taking that shot right over the top, folks.
As George, little flat, but Ibaka there for the rebound. And that has just been a really difficult matchup for Isaiah Roby. And he's had to face some larger bigs going back to Jokic. Tough matchup for him, but hanging with it. As SGA, those long strides. This time to kick out Bazley. One dribble, three on the way, and he cans it. Nice shot from Darius Bazley, who...
Well, to young teams, you just got to keep seeing that ball go in the basket. Make you pay the price for that.
Boy, he has just been tormenting the Thunder over the past game plus, Mike.
Right. And he's one of those guys, you know, he's not just a post-up guy. He has the ability to step out and do that. He did it here in Oklahoma City and did it when he won a championship with the Toronto Raptors.
At 17 in game one. And he's got 16 here in game two. 3 minutes gone by in the third. Hill just riding there with Paul George and patiently.
Just did. Got him on his backside. Now he controlled everything. Kept a great defender, Paul George, off by keeping him behind him.
See more and more guards do that with defensive players on the backside. As that three is good, freshly inserted into the game, it is Jackson. And Jackson, who was picked up in the latter stages of last year, didn't play on Friday.
I inherited, that was the player that Shea was able to shoot over the top of, as Hill gets inside again for a reverse layup. So you know you can score now on this Clipper defense. Now it's just a matter of stringing together a couple of good stops just to put even more pressure on them right now.
Well, things starting to pick up here in the early minutes of the third. And Jackson, back-to-back buckets.
Now keep in mind, Reggie Jackson has not played in the last couple of games. Didn't play on Friday night. And he's out there, just Mr. Offense right now.
Bazley swings it up to SGA, wants the three, and got the three. Location intact, and hopefully the offense can catch up as the Thunder here with a different theme here to open up the third quarter. Already 7 out of 9, and Batum finally misses, and the Thunder just collapse down there on Ibaka to try to corral that miss, and still just going to take it himself, and that should be a loose ball foul.
A sense of urgency. You're being a little bit more efficient with the basketball. And right now, the Clippers offense is stalled a little bit. Take advantage of it. Keep chipping away at that 7-point deficit.
Three-point shot that time for Jackson. So Jackson is providing a Clipper boost off the bench. That is now 8 points here in this third quarter. It had been Leonard and Ibaka throughout the first half for L.A. The Clippers weren't getting anything else from anybody else, and that time it's another running shot from Dort, and this time it's off the window.
Took a lot of contact on that too, man. He was really being chased by Paul George on that play. That's a tough, hard drive to the basket.
And the Thunder still within single digits here midway through the third quarter. Right with LA as Ibaka again. George throws it away into the arms of Hill. The Thunder, can they get out ahead of the pack? It is SGA with those long strides, laying it up and in. Well, and that is defense into all.
Flipping the script right now, because you're able to get turnovers and you're keeping the Clippers off the offensive glass. They're now having to work to score the basketball. And every now and then you get a turnover like that that leads to an easy bucket. It helps out as well on that scoreboard.
Well, SGA was giving up a little bit of ground there to Leonard, wanted him to take the shot. Leonard settled instead of driving. And OKC can inch closer. Dort, catch fire three. And the poke out will keep it alive. Dort gives it up. Hill on the block, and he got the bounce.
The terrific three-point shooter. Guess what? He's going to the second best thing. That little floater will run to the middle of the floor and he's dropping it.
Nick's got more on George Hill.
Yeah, whether he has a good shooting night or not, he brings the same level of confidence to each game. Mark Daigneault said that really stems from his approach, the work that he puts in every single day. It's the foundation of what stabilizes him, and that's why we see him be able to come in and make impacts from night to night, no matter what part of the game it is. Sometimes, even though he's the smallest guy on the floor, it's some clutch rebounds. Sometimes it's his jump shot as well, guys.
And he's got it here. Uses that screen from Roby, able to keep that pivot foot down. Now the Thunder going to have to make a move. SGA sizing up Kennard. Wants a tough step back, one-footed three, and didn't quite have enough steam on it. None of
The Clippers that they got away with on Friday night. Getting to the free throw line with too much ease and too many second chance points. They're not getting those this afternoon. And when their offense starts to struggle now, they're coming up empty. This has been a good quarter. Oh, that was like a tough screen by Serge Ibaka taking out Lou Dort. No whistle. My goodness, he literally set it and didn't give him a chance to turn.
Kawhi Leonard, as he so often is, with an answer three there. Hill again curling off of the screen. Wanted to dump it down to Roby. Gets it back. Running the action here. Hill caught but turns around, and that time didn't get the roll. But so much of the Thunder's action has been below the free throw line today. And this time it is Leonard. Diallo this time trying to back down Jackson. And he got a little bump, and that's obviously trying to body him up, so a lot of physicality.
And how tough is on Reggie Jackson?
Can't make that free throw, but the Thunder hanging around here. Still very much in it. 2.5 to go here in the third quarter. Neither team is taking much control of this game at any point. Thunder continue to try to play defense on Kawhi Leonard, who
They had given up on that rebound or that loose ball, and now you have another crack at it on the offensive end.
SGA draws a crowd, sets it back outside. Pokusevski gets the flyby. Is that three just a little too strong? Consistent offense has been hard to come by, but Jackson off the bench is really helping the Clippers as he's got 10 points in this third quarter alone.
And on Friday night, Patrick Beverley, who's not in the ball game, he only got, maybe one?
Thunder basketball is brought to you by Enable Midstream Partners, a partner in your success, and by your Oklahoma Ford dealers. Ford is the best in Oklahoma. Well, the Thunder after this game will fly up to Portland and take on the Blazers for the first time this season in a back-to-back as the road trip will continue. SGA goes 2 for 2 at the line. He's 6 for 6 at the line in the game. Clippers have made sure to have a lot of bodies in the painted area on his drives tonight.
And they're trying to get the ball over to Kawhi Leonard so he can get to his favorite spot, which is left or right box faded to the baseline shot.
Hit 30 points again for the second consecutive game, and SGA with an acceleration. That time it rolls off. But he got to the rim. Leonard this time sets it up as Batum. That's been his spot. Thunder want to get out and run. What does Pokusevski do? In transition, the long strides. And how about the slam?
Okay, that caught me off guard. I'm tapping my feet as I'm talking about this young man. That was nice. I didn't have to tell you that, folks.
Williams, no, but Subats on the follow slam.
And what's happening is the Clippers are sending at least one or two guys to the offensive glass. If the Thunder can get that initial rebound, they got numbers in transition.
Can Pokusevski carry it into this possession? And you hear the Clippers yelling out one shot. Williams, the veteran, gives it up to Leonard. Leonard's been feeling it throughout the game. SGA trying to make it difficult, and Leonard at the buzzer got to his spot.